Here comes our math video. Going to be, here we go, going to be doing quick quiz 6.8, math quick quiz. So you're going to see the questions are very similar to the ones that we've been having. It's really going to be gearing up for a kind of a math quick quiz we're going to be having next week with these. And these are just a lot of questions that we're going to be having on our end of the unit test. But this question 1 says, I'm going a camping trip for 2 weeks and 4 days. Which equation can be used to find the number of days I'll be camping? And explain how you know. So again, I mean, your sentences that you've been using to explain have been great. You keep that going. Again, I just want to show that table. It's anytime you are working with anything like this, you always want to work with that table. And I've been showing you like the weeks versus days. Another way to think about it, I'm just going to show you something different. This doesn't go exactly with this problem, but it's just another way to think about a table like this. Like if I was going to think about hours and minutes. So if I have like 1 hour, how many minutes would that be? Well, for 1 hour, it's 60. If I have 2 hours, well, really it's just 60 plus 60 because I need 2 of them, so it's 120. If it's 3, well, it's 60 plus 60 plus 60 again, which would be 180. And 4 hours, I would just add on another 60. So that would be 240. So you can just kind of think about any tables like that just to kind of show that kind of thinking and try to do that kind of problem solving. Number 2, use this, you're going to be solving for B. So 6 times 6 minus B equals 29. So again, you're going to be having to just think and try to do that balancing of the equation. And yesterday we were talking about order of operations, which is always such a good thing just to think about. If you remember, you always just start with parentheses first. Then you do multiplication and division. Then you do addition and subtraction, just to go for that order of operations. So then when I see this kind of a problem, I know I can't do the subtraction first. I need to do the multiplication first. And if I had a problem like this, 3 times 6 plus, let's say 10 minus 5 equals what? Well, even though like multiplication, think, I got multiplication. Nope, I have to do the parentheses first. So even though it's subtraction there, since parentheses come first, I have to do that part first. And then your last question is another multi-step two-step problem. A class of 22 students and a class of 26 students went to a museum. The students were divided into 6 equal groups for guided tours. How many students were in each group? Well, my last question says, well, how many students were in each group? And I know they were kind of split up in some tour groups. I have to think, okay, well, what do I have to do first? And so you always just kind of think, okay, well, what do I need to do to, for this kind of problem? I don't want to give away too much, but just think about what you need to do with students so you can get to that last step of how many students were in each group. Okay, have fun solving and show off.